Welcome to this week's episode of Jagged Pride TV. Coach, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Tough loss last week. Had a lot of factors going against you. But the kids played hard, and I know there's some things you can learn from it. So, how's practice been this week, bouncing back from a tough loss against East Lawrence City?
Well, it was definitely a tough loss. Anytime you turn the ball over, 5 times a game. I think our first 3 offensive snaps in the second half were turnovers. Gave them short field. I think they scored on one of them. Just a lot of mental mistakes that we've been trying to work on this week. Knowing what to do, how to get there, what you do when you get there. That's what we've really been focusing on this week. But all the stuff going against us, the rain, and we had some tough penalties. We had 5 turnovers. We still have a chance to win the game there at the end. So that was a blessing, but. A win to win, a loss to loss, we got to move on.
Sure. Well, I got some kids banged up a little bit. Can you give us a report on how kids are doing, recovering, that kind of thing? Anybody going to be out this week?
Chris is going to be out with his ankle. A couple of other offensive, defensive linemen, we think they're going to be okay for Friday, but Chris is going to be out with his ankle. Everybody else just normal football season, bumps, bruises, that kind of thing.
Got to fight through that stuff.
That's definitely right.
Well, Coach, we got some highlights this week. We appreciate Bradley Cummings making these available to us, and we'll show you to them now. Coach, this week we got the Carbon Hill Bulldogs coming to Malcolm Blake Stadium in a stretch of 4 home games. Tell us a little bit about Carbon Hill. What do you see?
Carbon Hill's got a new coach, DJ Emerson. He came over from Curry, did a good job over there. He's got some kids out. They got a quarterback, tall, lanky kid. He can spin it pretty well. They really do a lot of the same things that we do, or try to do anyway. But you know, they're very capable of putting up points. They're very capable of stopping people. So we got to play our best game to be competitive here.
Good deal. Last couple of years they've had some good running backs, and the quarterback was there last year. So, we'll be cheering for you this Friday night. Good luck this Friday. Here again at home, kickoff at 7 p.m. Talk a little bit about Wes and the boys. Big win on Tuesday night at Danville.
Yeah, Wes and the boys went up at Danville. It was 30-25. Great game. They're 2-0. They're on the roll. Coach Horn and the volleyball girls, they had another big area win. They swept Red Bay on Tuesday, I think it was. So, great things going on.
Yeah, there are good things. Cross country will be in action this Saturday. I want to correct something I said last week. The night of the bands. That's a week from this Saturday, the 16th.
Yes.
So the way I understand it, all the county bands are going to be here.
From how I've understood it, all the county bands come in kind of like, I guess, a pre-show. That'd be the best way to explain it for their competition.
Yeah. So they're excited about that. Coach, we appreciate all you do for the kids in our community. We're looking forward to watching you against the Bulldogs on Friday.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Go Jackets.
This week, our player interview is defensive lineman, offensive lineman, Landon Nix. Landon, it's good to have you on the program. I think you've been on here with me before, haven't you? Yes, a couple of times. So, let's talk a little bit about your football season. You guys said it 1-1. What have you seen this week to help you bounce back from last week against Carbon Hill?
Well, practice is going. It's going.
Let's go. Tough week?
Yes, sir.
Good. Work on some things?
Yes, sir.
That's good. What about the Carbon Hill Bulldogs? What do they bring to the table? You guys probably watch some film, that kind of thing.
Well, I mean, they have a good offensive and defensive line, and we just like to improve a lot.
Yeah, well, that's good. So, school going well for you?
Yes, sir.
Getting started and everything. So, well, I'll ask you one non-football question. When you're not at school or football, doing those things, it takes up a lot of your time. What do you like to do? Just kind of hang out?
I like to hunt and fish.
Like to hunt and fish. What's your favorite thing to hunt for?
Coons.
Coons. So you stay up all night, Saturday night coon hunting?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's good. So you got some coon dogs?
Yes, sir.
What you got?
I've got, my buddies actually got a Walker, and then I've got a Blue English.
Oh, yeah. Those are good dogs, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, Landon, thank you for coming on the program today. Good luck on Friday night. This week we have Gavin Lolley on the program. Gavin, you're on here every week. So are you liking doing the Gabbin with Gavin?
Absolutely. I mean, it's just the bless your heart award is the best thing ever.
I know.
And so, I mean,
last year we had talking with Todd. That was fun. Just kind of something different. So the bless your heart award. So every week we're going to find someone
that has goofed up just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And I thought Ethan was a good sport about it.
He was.
He was. And I thought that you did a good job. You're doing a good job with that.
Thank you.
Because, in that situation, you don't know how people are going to react. And so far, we've had good sports about it, so we're thankful for that. So let's talk a little bit about Carbon Hill this week. Bounce back, hopefully win.
Yes, sir.
Opponent you're familiar with, played them last year.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about Carbon Hill. What have you seen so far?
Well, they have a very good offensive and defensive line. Their quarterback, I mean, he can throw it on the rope sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So you're going to have to be well prepared.
Yes, sir.
Especially on defense. So that's good. So talk a little about last week. Had a big hit on the quarterback, and that was good. I'd like to see pads pop a little bit. So you don't normally play a lot of defense. I was glad to see you get in there. So you did get flagged. That's what most.
I was surprised they didn't.
Yeah, I thought for a second she might get it, but we're looking forward to watching this Friday night against Carbon Hill. Hopefully bounce back with a big win. Practice been good this week.
It's been tough, but it's been a fair tough.
Yeah, so it should be tough. You got things to work on. So, all right. So when you're not doing football stuff and school stuff, what do you like to do? Just kind of hang out.
I just sit in my room and watch YouTube.
There you go. Watch YouTube.
Yep.
Just scroll.
Yes, sir.
Well, Gavin, it's good to see you. We enjoy your segment each week. It's really, really good. And good luck on Friday.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
On this week with Gavin and Gavin, I have my good friend Landon Nix. So Landon, how's coon hunting been?
I mean, it's all right. We've got a few.
And what about school?
I mean, at school, what do you expect?
Yeah. So for this week, instead of giving the bless your heart award to good old Landon Nix. We give it to Bradley Cummins. If you didn't notice that the goal line, the G was backwards this week instead of it being regular, this is what the G is supposed to look like, Bradley. Bless your heart.